Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, so they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban Excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't tryna go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
All right, we're back. Welcome back to another episode
Welcome to another episode
of the Urban X podcast.
of the Urban X podcast.
We are here, man.
We are here. We are in effect. We are ready to get this thing yakking.
Yeah.
You heard?
So thank you for the people who are here already. We appreciate you. Thank you for the people who hit like already. We appreciate you.
Yeah, are we here?
We here. We're fine.
Okay, we are here. All righty. You know, sometimes, my brain gets a little rattled.
Yeah, you need to.
Yes, we are here in the building ready to get this thing going. It's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's a onslaught.
We hitting y'all, yeah.
Quick announcement. Next Monday, we coming on live.
Yes, so we're not going to do Tuesdays. We're just going to do Monday straight live.
Straight live.
Yeah.
And let that breathe, and then we hit y'all Thursday. I will be hitting y'all with the HULCs in between on Wednesdays.
Yeah, because we realized it was a lot, you know what I mean?
And it's kind of close, and
people were getting confused. It was like, I thought that show was a show from,
Right, so this way, if we hit you on a Monday.
Exactly.
Then by Thursday, we hitting you at the end of the week to take your weekend into something else.
Exactly.
Yes?
Exactly, yes.
That's how that's going to go. We love you, and we miss you guys.
Yeah, even though we were just here.
Yeah, I mean, but because now this is starting to, I'm starting to like this. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah, that's cool.
You know what I'm saying? It's starting to, pick up. How is everything going?
Everything is going good.
You're getting gifts.
Oh, yes.
Gifts are coming in.
Yes, for the baby, yes.
For the baby.
Yeah.
You're getting prepared.
Yeah.
Fatherhood is becoming a reality.
Facts. It's creeping up quick.
Yes, wifey probably got you running to the store, late at night, getting the stuff you got to get. That happens.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, but that's the way that happens. You know what I mean? You got to get all of that stuff in. I'm going to give you a Black Dot Quickie.
No, wait, it's too early. Oh, God. It's too early for that.
Is it too early?
Yes, it's too early for that.
Y'all tell me in the chat, is it too early for a Black Dot Quickie? All right, we'll hold off on the Black Dot Quickie. Remind me to give you a Black Dot Quickie.
You're not giving me no quickie.
Dude, I'm pause. Pause. I'm giving you my tips on how to get your quickies off. Okay? Now, you as a young stallion, man, you're not thinking about this. Fatherhood kicks in, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's not just me and wifey chilling. Oh, yeah, let's get it popping. No. Little man is like, wait a minute. I'm down with everything y'all doing now. And you better not kiss my mommy while I'm around. So you're going to have to find... This is why I'm dropping these jewels on
Okay, let me get it.
All right. This is called The Ghost. All right?
Oh, God.
This one is called the ghost. You are inside of the blanket.
Uh-huh.
And you scaring little man. You're standing.
Okay.
Ooh. And he's running. Ooh. Then, wifey gets in the blanket with you.
Uh-huh.
Y'all scare him. Ooh. Right?
Uh-huh.
While you're in the blanket, you and wifey standing.
Uh-huh.
You drop the panties. Okay?
That's okay, go ahead.
Listen, you want
The margin of error in that seems like real slim.
But you'll be surprised.
Okay.
So while he's running, ooh, you down there getting it. You know what I'm saying? And it's a pause. And he might say, why they not chasing me? Because you getting it, and then once you get it, she pulls back up her stuff. Ooh. And she exits the blanket.
That
That
sounds like a real...
No, that's the ghost. I call that one the ghost.
I don't know about
All
that.
of my old school cats, they know what I'm talking about. I gave you the sideway. I gave you the open fridge. I gave you the ghost. I gave you a couple of them to just kind of keep in mind. Somebody just hit us up with a little bit of bread.
Oh, thank you for the donation.
13074 ANSI.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, more black dot quickies. What's up? That's what we talking about, son.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to keep those going. All right?
Goodness. All right.
Yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So, some more public announcements.
Yes.
At this very moment, over on pay-per-view, Everbright,
Okay.
Red Pill, Supernova Slum, and Professor Griff are doing a pay-per-view event called Fear of a Black Planet 2020. Okay? Now, I'm going to lay the preference for this. 3 years ago, these same three, super lecturers got together and they did Fear of a Black Planet, where they made some of the predictions that we are currently in at this moment.
Oh.
So it's my duty to let you know.
Oh.
You can cross over there. I believe it's about $44 or something, and they're gonna be going for a couple of hours. So even after we finish, if you want to hang out over there, you can hang out, whatever the case may be. So Professor Griff, Red Pill, Supernova Slum, Fear of a Black Planet 2020. Go to everbright.com, and I guess you put in Fear of a Black Planet. You should see it. You pay your bread, and you should be cooking.
Okay. So shout out to those fellas.
Shout out to the gods.
I was just watching. I was actually watching it live on Brother Rich's channel.
Okay.
I guess like the promotion prior to.
Yes.
It was pretty cool. It was pretty
Yes. So shout out Father Rich.
ASAP Ray. Shout out Corey the Black Vegan.
Oh,
shout
man.
Out,
Thank you.
Freddie P.
Thank you. We appreciate all of that support.
Thank you.
And all of that love.
Okay.
Yes.
So what you want to get into first, man?
I don't hit the button and let's get that thing popping.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
All right. So
Tansy Cooper. Thank you.
So Lil Boosie.
Let's start with Lil Boosie.
Yeah, I said we just start with Lil Boosie.
Let's just get the ratchetness.
So he went on live and he admitted to getting to paying some workers, some essential workers.
Some essential workers. All right, that's what we're gonna call it.
Some essential workers to top off his son. I think his nephew. I think he said.
Yeah.
And everybody, as you would expect, went off on him, about that because, one, I think as they should have. As they should have.
Yes.
Because I think his son was like 12 or something. His son was young, you know what I mean? And I just think that was super inappropriate. It was one thing because a lot of people will jump to say, 12-year-olds are having sex with 12-year-olds are having sex with other 12-year-olds. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And we don't even condone that.
That's not exactly. That's not even a thing
Absolutely.
we're promoting. But a grown woman that's gross. You know what I'm saying?
Not only is it gross, it's irresponsible.
It's irresponsible and stuff like that. And I don't think a lot of people realize it. It kind of stunts you. Even if it's a woman, too, it stunts you mentally. You know what I'm saying? I think that's not a natural progression as a 12-year-old with a grown woman.
And that's child molestation.
Facts.
That is a form of child abuse.
Hell yeah.
Now, I've never been one of those kind of dads to force your child into any of that kind of stuff. That's something that you have to grow into when you feel that you are ready. And like you said, it's usually with somebody of equal age or maybe a year or two older.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all have your first experience, preferably about 15, 16, 17, when you understand what this is really all about. Stunting your growth by having a grown woman do that to you is irresponsible. And then he had the audacity to go in on Dwayne Wade. About his irresponsibility.
Yeah.
And this is just irresponsible. I'm not one of them, fuck that, do that shit. No, you don't put that kind of pressure on a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Because now, for the rest of his life, he may view women a certain kind of way. And now he may bypass all of the women in his age group to try to figure he can go older, and that's a whole different ballgame that he's not ready for.
And especially, he can just it was a sex worker, right? So that can warp his whole idea of how it's supposed to go.
Absolutely.
Anyway, like no dating.
Let me just pay.
Exactly.
And then you bring in the nephews in there too, which that's their parents' responsibility.
Facts.
Unless your nephew is of age.
And dude, keep that if you did do that, just keep it to yourself.
Exactly.
I don't understand the fascination with
this kind of promoting that behavior, because then how, if that was your 12-year-old daughter and somebody brought one of the homies in to break her in, how would you feel about that? Right? So we have to stop with the double standard, and these children have to be aware of sex. They have to understand that it's more than just sex, right? Which usually happens when you're 12 or 13. You got a girl that you like, usually, right? But this is where all of these rappers have done us a disservice.
Yeah.
This is where all of this trap rap, display women as sex objects have done us all a disservice.
Facts.
And I keep going back to the 90s, hip hop, and 80s. We just didn't have that. We just didn't. We spoke about women in a different light, and anything we did. Wait a minute, I'm keeping it a buck.
All right.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. When NWA and them showed up on the scene with bitches ain't shit, but when they went there, it became something that was. But prior to that, rappers didn't talk about stuff like that, at least not openly. Slick Rick. But remember, Slick Rick had his own lane, but there was so many other rappers talking about positive stuff. I know KRS-One put out a song that he shouldn't have when he was, you know what I mean? But I'm saying in the grand scheme of things.
Okay.
Right? Like Spoonie G said, she called my house and you said, come over. Your mother and your father were gone and you're alone with Rover, your dog. But now you're fronting. You said, if I come, you give me something. Take it off. That was even gross. That was gross. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that was 1981 or something. We was like, oh, take it off. Right? So to where we are now, but now every single rapper, and now you have the visuals.
Yeah.
So the visuals, we didn't have the visuals. That's so even Lottie Dottie, we like to party. Slick Rick, it was no visuals, and he was telling this amazing story, right? He did have Treat Her Like a Prostitute. That was very bad. And I myself had a rhyme called Joyce. For those,
I heard it.
Right, you heard it.
I heard it, yeah.
When I was in high school, which was gross, Kumo D had Go See the Doctor. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. So we had our blends, but it wasn't full blast the way it is now. And the radio play there was no real, it was all underground, and things of that nature. So I'm not exempting us, but it wasn't as bad as it is now. When NWA showed up, that's my timeline when it just went, and then Snoop showed up. No, and then all of them,
I could have sworn. Who was that group? Backstage, Underage. Who was that?
Backstage, Underage. That sounds like some West Coast.
No, I don't think so. Who was that in the chat?
And then LL was I Need Love.
Oh, don't do that.
Okay? I just got to put it out there. So,
Biggie had a couple of joints.
That's the 90s.
You just said 80s and 90s wasn't like that.
I said once NWA showed up. Okay. Follow what I'm saying here. NWA brought a new, 2 Live Crew. Okay. Luke and them, but that was the culture out there. So but now it's just off the chain. That's really all I'm saying, guys. That's really all I'm saying. Thank you, Kevin, Earl, Reed. Appreciate that.
Page Uno, thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate all of that love and all of that support. You know?
Yeah. So again, like a lot of people were trying to liken it. A lot of people were trying to soften what Boosie was saying like, you know, we're trying to compare it to the Dwayne Wade thing. I think it's both.
Yeah, and the Dwayne Wade situation it's got multiple levels to it.
Yeah.
You know, but to bypass your child's innocence,
And it was happening both ways.
in both ways.
Yeah.
Right. You didn't. D Wade didn't give his son an opportunity to figure he was going through a phase.
Yeah.
When he was 12, and maybe when he got 14, 15. All right. You know what I mean? And you know, Bootsy took away his son's innocence. You know what?
And that was Belle Biv DeVoe that did that.
Oh, Belle Biv DeVoe. Okay,
Yeah.
that's the 90s.
Okay.
When they broke off from or late 80s. You know what I'm saying? Right. Belle Biv DeVoe. I love the I'll check because I never considered them rappers. That's why I was a little thrown off.
Fine.
Now, right. So I could even see if Bootsy's son was 17 and he was a little timid. You still don't bring a sex worker in.
Yeah.
Or you bring a sex worker disguised as his friend.
No, dude. 17?
17, 18, right?
17, 18.
Let's say by that time your son ain't bust his rocks. You know what I mean? And his right hand is very strong. Like the biceps in his right arm is just crazy. And he's always in his room and it's quiet and shit. So, you know he's in there having happy time. And you want to expedite the process, right? You bring somebody over. What is it, $40 now? You bring somebody over for a $40 session, but no touching. Just companionship. Talk to him. Then the next time you give him a massage. And then, once he gets, used to this, and it's got to be the same girl.
It's all wrong.
It's got to be the same girl. I'm just simply saying, asterisk, in case of emergency, break glass. Son 18, right arm strong, might turn into serial killer if he does not drop this load. Right?
That's funny.
So it's gonna cost you $120, 40. She might give you a discount, $100 for 3 sessions. By the 3rd session, you let him loose. Right?
That's funny.
That's how you do it.
You said might turn into a serial killer.
Might turn into a serial killer. Turn up the sound.
Oh, y'all can't hear us?
I don't know. You should be able to hear us. I don't know. Anyway, that silver button right there, that big silver button, just turn it up a little bit.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Leave it alone.
No, turn it up a little bit.
Leave it alone.
Turn up the silver button a little bit.
T.
Turn up the silver button
Leave
a little
it
bit.
alone. Okay.
Trust me, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
You're about
Yeah,
to-
turn it toward me and him just a little bit.
Oh, God.
That's
Okay.
probably good. Yep, that's probably good. Trust me.
Oh, God.
Trust me. That should be good.
All right, guys.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So, yesterday it was reported that Jeff Bezos by the year 2026 is on track to become a trillionaire. That caused a big stir on just
A trillionaire?
yeah, it caused a big stir online.
Like,
First of
how
all-
do you even spell that? Right?
Yeah. First of all, there was people saying like, "Yo, Amazon is cutting overtime pay, and they can barely take like bathroom breaks at their job, and he's about to make $1 trillion." Like,
Which is disgusting.
that's disgusting. But and then I'm thinking like $1 trillion is no way in hell, right? Like $1 trillion, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of bread, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot of bread.
But
But think about it. The way the world is going now, right? Where everybody is getting these packages online. Nobody's going out shopping. So I believe there's a period between now and the next 2 years where they're getting you acclimated to home shopping
Yeah.
and home life, that stuff like Amazon is going to grow because they're going to be doing groceries soon.
Yeah, but
they're doing it now in certain places.
Okay, so here's my thing with Facebook, Amazon, Disney. Like you can't own everything. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree. But by time,
like they have their own planes.
listen, by time they start beefing because it's a monopoly, he be done made that trillion.
Nah, he's because right now he's worth like 140 billion. A lot of money. I'm not sneezing at that. I'm just saying like the path to $1 billion.
Listen, once you make your first million, they say, now you can make millions. So now he's already a multi-billionaire, right?
That's crazy.
So what happens if who makes these projections?
Well, somebody made these projections, and then Forbes said like there's no way in hell. Like Forbes came on the back end and said there's no way in hell that's happening.
What Forbes gonna do? Make him not do it?
Well, no,
they're saying is Forbes the official authority? Because sometimes they call Jay-Z and these guys billionaires, and then I'm hearing that that's not true. So I really don't know how much validity Ford has.
I don't know.
Right? But just the thought of that does sound goddamn crazy.
And it's people hungry, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
one dude with that much money can feed the whole world. Like, what's the point?
What's the goal?
What's the goal?
Yeah, what's the goal of that? And then I'm not one of those people who feel like they should be like no millionaires and billionaires in the world, because there are some people like that.
Right.
There are some people.
Nah, I don't feel that.
I'm not the same way.
I feel if you've earned that, then you should be able to, you know what I mean? But come on, $1 trillion.
And tax, like, there should be some laws around taxing that. Nobody should be able to hold that.
And I heard he don't even pay taxes.
Oh no, hell no. And then the charities he donates to it be his charities.
Right.
So
right.
Which
is how he gets that money back.
Switching one pocket to the next.
To the next.
So.
It's all a big hustle. It's all a hustle.
That was a huge story. Like, people were going off yesterday.
And again, like, but how do you even set your sights on that? I want to be a trillionaire.
Yeah, I'm good. No.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I think I'm good. I don't want that kind of smoke, that kind of headache, unless it's about, helping, because you can help a lot of people.
Yeah.
But you be a target, and would life even be?
You know what's crazy? He was worth all this money, and he got caught cheating. How the hell?
Yeah, that was sloppy.
How?
That was very...
You have your own island. Like, how?
I know, but look at him, dude. I mean, does he look like...
Yeah, he looks like a nerd.
Yeah, that's like when Tiger got busted. Hey, this is Tiger. Yeah, my wife could be calling.
Like, I'd have...
Like, you're supposed to have so many filters within filters, and you're not supposed to go in any room that has not been scanned, right? For all kind of devices.
Dude, my island would be like... Not mine. Like, my house would be like, what's that device where like it kind of shuts off like all electronics, like
whatever it is, it'd be a dead zone.
Yeah, like nah,
where there is no electronic anything here, right? But I told you what's gonna happen is, in terms of surveillance, that they're coming out with those contact lenses.
Oh yeah.
Right. That if you blink once, it's photo. If you blink twice, it's camera. Right. Now imagine you bring a shorty in and she blinking. You're like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? Nothing. Click, click.
Yeah.
Click, 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 click. You know what I mean? And now she got the whole session. You know what I mean? And some of these dudes, what they be requesting.
Speaking about that, it was announced today that Netflix is having a documentary series on Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeffery Epstein. When is that? 27th?
I think it's 27th.
Is it on
Netflix?
Netflix. It's a Netflix special.
I think it's a couple like episodes.
Like okay, so what are they what's the premise of the story?
An EMP machine. Yes. Y'all play Call of Duty. See,
it's an EMP machine.
Yeah,
okay, yeah. Knock off the frequencies.
Yeah.
Got you. So what's the premise of the? I mean, I get it.
So apparently, it's some survivors that have been to the island. Some girls that have been to the island. Who were taken? They're talking out, and I think they're gonna be talking.
Were they sex slaves?
I think so.
Girls? Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
From what I said, they never explicitly said that in the trailer. They're talking about his political connections. I did not see those people.
Don't say those people's names.
The ones that murder people.
Don't say those.
I didn't see them.
Don't drop that cake. Don't.
He said, "Lord of mercy, don't drop.
Don't drop that cake."
Yeah, I didn't see them in the doc. So.
But so then the doc ain't true.
Yeah. I didn't. It's just a trailer.
Okay, it's just a trailer because everybody's name should be in that doc.
Yeah, because they were talking about
they were all on them flight, including Bill Gates. Now, what the hell, Bill Gates, corny looking ass, doing on an island with shorties? With shorties, literally shorties.
Somebody said they canceled the trailer. I saw it. No?
Did you see it?
I did.
Did they cancel it since then?
That'd be crazy.
Jeesh. My lordy.
Yeah, that'd be ill.
My lord. They move fast.
That'd be no.
Okay, it's still there.
Yeah, it's still there.
Oh, okay. So what happens here is, you want to play it?
No, hold on. I just want to go to Netflix. I mean, go to YouTube.
Okay. So if it's not going to be a true documentary on just how extensive this is, because he holds the full dossier on everybody. And I don't know how these people are going to explain this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because we know this island was connected to sex trafficking, underage girls, underage boys, whatever it is you were into. His island was like a fantasy island. We didn't know about that plane. Do you remember that plane? Who's that?
Yeah, it's still here.
Tattoo, right? Tattoo, the plane. The plane.
Wait, I'm going to put the link in the chat. Put the link in the chat.
So, put the link in the chat so that the people can have that. You can see that trailer. You don't remember Tattoo's Island, Fantasy Island?
No.
With the plane, the little...
No.
All right. The people in the chat. Huh? No, Fantasy Island. So they joked about him not dying at the Golden Globes. Yes, that was a Natural Mermaid Recovery and Wellness. That's true, and they was giving it up in terms of...
You used to all those uncomfortable faces.
Them people were uncomfortable. They were like, bro.
Yeah.
But he gave it up, and it is what it is. So, but if you're not going to be truthful about this documentary, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
I don't want to waste my time with it. So somebody's going to have to do an unauthorized, somebody off the grid per se.
You know what's crazy? It's like anytime somebody does a documentary like by themselves, like they're only the white documentaries get the viral push. You get what I'm saying? The underground viral push, because our documentaries, I would say, aside from like Hidden Colors, they don't get the same
right. And I think
like
even
that.
Hidden Colors, he had to kind of Tariq Nasheed really built.
Yeah,
something.
that was like that became like a real cult thing.
Right,
but like,
that really became a cult thing.
Out of the Shadows joint, that joint blew up. Like how the hell
and it was really
how it even stayed on YouTube that long?
Right, because they have these guidelines, community guidelines, and that was a 101 documentary. That was Conspiracy 101, but never underestimate where the masses of the people are. So something like that at the right time, you throw that into the crowd, and the crowd will eat that up. Like right now, everybody's on the pandemic.
Yes, like how the hell, like even no, that was getting taken down.
That was getting taken down.
That was getting taken down. But still, like, how did it get that push that fast? If this is just started happening?
No,
you know what I'm saying?
All facts. All facts. We got 876 people rocking with us, and we need to get those likes up. 240 of those.
Oh yeah, please.
You come into our house, wipe your feet.
Just a little bit.
Just wipe your feet on,
Don't wipe your feet on our couch.
Right. Rituals for adrenochrome, Ant-C, absolutely. We know, and maybe that's why, because I haven't been seeing none of these celebrities. I was talking to you about this earlier. It's either they know something we don't.
Yeah.
Because they not out saying nothing. They not out. They just being quiet. And that makes me nervous.
And I said this to you earlier. Remember when the virus and quarantine just started, all these celebrities, he got it, she got it, she got it. And then Cardi B came out and said, yo, y'all getting paid to say this?
And then nobody else got it after that. That's a coinky dink. You know what I mean? As soon as she said
no other
that,
celebrities got it.
And listen, she was speaking from her heart. And a lot of times when you speak from your heart, you speak in truth as you see it. Muddy Waters, thank you very much.
Thank you for the
in the
donation.
building at some point, why the Stacey Abrams push? Well, this is politics. They're going to push our brand. Hit that like button. That's right. Listen to our brand. Hit that like button. Get this thing popping.
Facts.
All right, wipe your feet. Okay, the likes are going up. Wipe your feet now. Yeah, that's true too. A lot of people could have had it and didn't say nothing.
That could have been it.
But by saying you had it,
but wouldn't that have done, like, if by saying you have it, wouldn't that have done the job that they wanted? Like, oh snap, she got it. She got it.
So anybody can have it.
So let me stay inside. Now everybody's like, yo,
Yeah, that's true too. So it works both ways. Because some people I know personally was like, look, man, I had it. I just kept it on the low because I don't want no sweat. Some people don't want that kind of energy. They just want to fight their battles.
Gotcha.
And then some people are like, yo, I got it. I need help. Pray for me. Send $20, whatever. You know what I mean? So, but now it's going to be 80 degrees in New York on Friday.
Oh, boy.
I know Puerto Ricans well. It's over. I grew up in the BX, baby.
Oh,
it is over.
Yeah.
All right? They're going to be out playing motherfucking dominoes. Get this thing popping. All right?
You know, I wonder how the police are gonna treat everybody.
I mean,
Because, like, they already did a study. It's like 97% of black people getting arrested in New York.
how is that different than any other of the statistics?
But now it's...
a stop and frisk.
Yeah.
This is the new stop and
But
frisk.
this is a way shorter, like, period. You know what I'm saying? And it's
It's
a way,
still-
like, bigger microscope on
But
what's
I
happening.
told you they've been in there. Even the police was damn near quarantined for 30 days, 2 months, laying for some action. A lot of them be on steroids. I don't know if they're on adrenochrome because they can't afford it. But they be on regular steroids. They beat their wives. They do a lot of crazy stuff. And they're usually taking that anger out on us. And for 2 months, they couldn't take it out. And then they unleashed the ravaged dogs. And now they on the streets, acting crazy. I saw them on the subway. Take a mother. She had her baby with her.
saw that. I
And
saw
they
that.
treated her like an animal in
saw
front of
that.
her baby. All bets is off. I don't want to hear nothing from the police
saw that.
when you should know better.
Yeah, and they said that they didn't arrest her. They just removed her.
I don't care what
Yeah.
in front of now. How do you think her 5-year-old child is going to perceive the police now?
Yeah.
Is he going to run to the police for help, or he going to see the police as the boogeyman from now on? So they just traumatized this child. You heard? And I don't think that was cool for them to do that. So we have to be careful. Thank you, Didi.
Somebody said, don't forget the Dominicans in the Heights. Yeah,
The Dominicans in the Heights.
Yeah, they're about to wild out.
They're about to wild out. And when Harlem get rocking, this whole thing is, the gig is up. The gig is up. Everybody's just going to come outside like, you know what? I'm going to take my chances. It's 400 million people in America. 80,000 have died. I think I'll take my chances.
Yeah.
400 million.
Do you want to talk about, or we could talk about that when you get back?
Divinely swagful. Appreciate you.
That's a cool name.
Yeah, that's definitely heat.
Matter of fact, we're going to go to commercial when we come back. And
We're going to go to commercial. We're going to do that. How's that going to work?
We good? Oh, God.
What makes a great t-shirt? Is it fashion, fit, comfort? Is it what's printed on the front of the shirt? Whether it's a humorous message, political, or a social statement made to bring awareness to a noble cause? At Urban XTV, we believe that all of those things make a great t-shirt and then some. So we wanted to create a t-shirt line that was a little bolder, a little bit more challenging, one that stepped out of the boundaries. So we decided to introduce to you our Not So Subtleties. It's one that speaks to the sentiments of what's going on in our environment today. It's one that will spark conversation. So log on to urbanx.nyc to pick up your Not So Subtleties today, or shop urbanx.com to pick up the latest in urban apparel. We thank you for your support. Peace.
And
We're back.
we are officially back because we're looking for the same thing. Yeah. So I want to make another quick announcement as we get this thing popping. My man Amin Ra and his partner Issues have released a brand new EP. Now listen to it over the weekend, and it's fire. Soul Messiah produced some of the tracks. He produces for Side Rock.
Side Rock, yeah.
Top Cat, and it was just enough. It was just enough nuggets. A small 6 little sample called Peace, and I listened to it. And this is what I want to say. Not only was it dope, because Amon Ra's a dope MC. I had never heard Issues before, and I like when MCs go back and forth because we missed that. The kind of Ghost and Ray, I drop something, you drop something. Let's collaborate.
Jaden Styles.
Right, but what it's gonna lead to when all the smoke clears, I think coming out of this transition, is we're gonna get back to when the music meant something. You know what I mean? So not only are they dropping messages, not only are the beats banging, not only didn't oversaturate it with 150 songs, they dropped it, they put it in. So go look up the Peace EP, Amin Ra and Issues. Give it a listen, give it a rock, and I believe you will enjoy it. But it has substance. The point I'm trying to make is, I think coming out of this quarantine, we got to get back to when at least the music had some substance.
Right.
It meant something. We have to hold these artists accountable. So shout out to Armin Ryan, Brother Issues, dope project. I'm going to bang it again when I get some time.
Lady DJ, thank you for the donation.
Oh, yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
And Chris Ritchie said their Awaken shirts came in the mail today from Virginia, so
Shout out to Alejandro,
yes,
who handles all of the shipping and handling.
facts. We got her working like a slave.
Si, senor.
Yeah.
And you don't even provide a mask, senor. I might catch the corona. No, I don't want the beer. I might get the corona. I told you corona, you bring me a 6-pack of corona, and that's not what I'm talking about. So that's what we're talking about. Big love.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So, Trump and the White House are trying to put pressure on the CDC, the Center for Disease Control, to start tallying the COVID deaths correctly.
Isn't that what we've been saying
For weeks.
for weeks now, that the numbers have been off?
I've been saying this.
So now Trump and his team are saying, give us the real numbers.
Yes, because what's happening is what you're watching, if you're into politics, you're watching Democrats and Republicans play these little games with each other.
And I heard all of the states that reopen are the Republican states.
Most of them are Republican states.
And the ones who are delaying it are the Democratic
So
states.
what they're trying to do is what they're saying is that Democrats are trying to keep closed because they're trying to kill off small businesses, kill the economy to blame Trump.
Absolutely.
And what they're doing, what the Democrats are saying is y'all are opening too quick to kill people.
Yes.
So you get what I'm saying? So
and you as a person, Dot, we feeling you on that AA Rashid joint. Thank you, appreciate it. What we're understanding is it's politics.
Yeah.
And guess who's caught in the middle of the politics? Us.
We are. Yeah.
Right? So some people are saying don't open because we could die. Now I wanna give you the biggest breakdown that you ever gonna hear. Right?
Oh, snap. Go ahead.
This is, I didn't want to drop this because the government could come shut me down.
Oh boy.
But I have no choice because of the times we in. You cannot vaccinate the universe.
YouTube can't shut us down for that.
You can't.
YouTube can't shut us down for that. I like that one though.
Yeah, you can't.
Okay.
Right? You can't disinfect the universe. Can't.
Okay.
You can't
I'm here with you.
and disinfect
I'm here. I'm rolling.
the universe. So at some point, we just gonna have to accept that introduced into the lexicon of the people is a virus of many viruses that we have survived. Dude, we survived crack, AIDS, Ebola, monkey disease, all kind of.
Yeah, because the World Health Organization put out like a report. They're warning that we may never get rid of this disease. I'm like, all right, you're just doing that to scare people.
That's
because
fair.
The flu's been here. We never got rid of it, but we here. You know what I'm saying?
There's got to be 1,000 variations of the flu. Because every season they go, oh, you better get your shot this year. This is a bad strain of the flu. But just think about all that we have been through on this planet. We're not new to this planet. So the melanin within us, like I always speak about, will have a little time to digest and figure out what this is. And the immune system, now you got to eat better than you used to. That's just a given. That should be in all of our, protocols to begin with. Because that just keeps our immune system high on a regular.
Right.
Right? So that we don't get caught slipping.
Right.
So with that being said, the immune system will figure it out. It will fight it. And we will move on. There will be some casualties, just like crack came through. Mm-hmm. We lost some people. Heroin came through. We lost some people. The Vietnam War came through. We lost some people. Monkey disease, flu disease, bird disease. I heard Godzilla is on his way. That's what I heard on the streets. Okay? So, long story short, let's not get too out of hand here.
So I think it's interesting right now that Trump and Fauci are actually going at it right now on the low.
Yes, they are.
They'll be on the same press conference undermining each other.
Because one dude is paid by Gates and the other dude is not.
Yeah, and then Fauci, he said something about if we come back too soon, there's gonna be a lot of death and suffering. And then Trump just said, he's trying to play both sides. Like, I don't.
Yep, he showed. He said he was trying to wedge his bets, basically.
Yeah.
In essence, I don't want to abuse girlfriend's name, but she was dropping it just now.
About the numbers?
Yeah, about the numbers. We know the numbers are lies, but you can make those numbers real by your belief system.
And then if you think about it, who does the numbers benefit if they're high?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if they don't benefit you if they're high. They don't. The people.
Right.
They benefit the people who are trying to shift the economy, trying to shift the political landscape.
Trying to get rid of the middle class.
And then I've been talking to people.
Okay, I've been
talking to people about drinking the Andrew Cuomo Kool-Aid too soon.
Oh, no, he's in the pocket of Gates, too. Gates is in his pocket.
I've been saying this. Everybody's been, oh, my God, he's for us. He's making us feel hope. Hopamine.
Yes.
He's making us feel better. He's taking it to Trump. What he's trying to do, and we talked about HR 6666.
Yes.
This Trace Act. And I said, at first I said, I don't believe it was going to get through, but I'm hearing people showing me videos of it happening across the country.
Yeah, like they're doing trials, and I'm not sure they need to pass the law to run like a pilot.
Right. So,
yes.
Cuomo's trying to do the same thing here in New York, right? And then if you read the article, I actually put the article in the link. If you read the article, he's trying to be slick with the language. He's saying that, if it's too many, if our projections say it's too many people that have it, we're just going to focus on hard hit areas.
Yeah. So what does that mean? The most hard hit area is what?
What they've been telling us is black people. It's black areas.
No.
What they've been trying to push, but in reality,
it's got to be real estate agents.
It's the real estate agents. So are you going to take them?
You're not going to go into the real estate agents' neighborhoods and gather them all up, because you know what that will remind them of?
You know what that will remind them of.
You know what that will remind them of.
Yeah.
I ain't going to say that either. They got me shook on these channels. Got it shook. I ain't mentioning them. I ain't saying Candyman 3 times.
It was, so I watched this show called Rick and Morty. So it was a scene at the end of the episode where they're like bombing buildings in their spaceship. And it was 2 buildings that looked like the World Trade Center. And they looked at each other and said, nah, we're not going to do it.
Not going to do it.
And there was articles about them on the news the next day about that scene. Hilarious.
Not going to do it. Cindy Ann, thank you. Peace to the family. Love the podcast. Been watching for a minute now. Big ups to the wifey holding it down, the camera and the editing. Y'all legends. Appreciate it. I know you got some music coming too. I know you are. Yeah, I know you are now. Yeah, I know you got some heat coming. So the coronavirus is, I think, going to die down.
Man, listen.
A little bit.
People going back to work.
Yeah, people going out, man. People, in my neighborhood, people are out.
Yeah.
People are just going about their lives.
No gloves, no mask, raw dogging it.
No gloves, no mask. They raw dogging it.
Raw dogging it.
And everyone should probably just keep a mask in their pocket for when you go into a closed quarters and people be looking at you like this.
You really feel like...
You feel like, well, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I ain't got mine.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm not going to do it.
But you know what's crazy? There is a video of Fauci that Joe Rogan posted, of all people, saying Fauci's talking about, he said, you shouldn't be outside with a mask on.
He clearly said because the mask is dangerous.
He said, like, the mask is supposed to be for essential workers, people who work in hospitals. So
obviously, it says here, wearing a mask reduces oxygen up to 60%, increases risk of CO2 poisoning, causes increased face touching. Viruses and bacteria saturate the outside of the mask. Touching your mask surface spreads germ. Contaminants sit within mask fibers and get inhaled. Fresh air is vital for immune health. I posted that on my Facebook page, and people was like, preach. Like, are we losing... You know what I'm saying? Yeah. LL Trill J.
Oh.
Show recommendations, plot against America.
Okay.
That's a good show. Let's
get on Hulu?
That. Yeah. Hulu, where's that at? Hit us up.
Amazon Prime.
I like that name, LL Trill J.
That's cool. But yeah, so you get what I'm saying? And like, it's just, I don't know, man. It's like our own fear feeding it.
And then back to the ping pong. People are saying it ain't time yet. And then other people are saying, dude, let's go out because our freedoms, because in the grand scheme of things, we have given up our freedoms.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy?
For something that you can't disinfect the universe. You just can't.
What's happening is the people who speak out against it, we said this before, like they getting shunned. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you have to be careful because, again, on emotion, everybody knows somebody who had it or passed away, and and that fear for them in particular is like, yo, son. And I get that.
That's why I end the argument. I'm telling you got it.
Yeah. So that's why I can't say, because until you find yourself in a position where you fighting for your life, you never really know what that is.
They actually just they extended the stay-at-home order in LA for like 3 more months to like August.
I don't know with essays out there. I don't know how that's gonna work. The essays gonna give a cookout.
You get what I'm saying? Like, and New York, they keep trying to push like the actual date further and further. But I was just telling him off camera, I was like, now New Yorkers are expecting y'all to push it back, so it's just kind of like I'm going outside now. Like you're not about to.
Yeah.
The fear is way.
And back to my original point I was making, white people are on the same level we are. They're appalled that you would even treat us, white people, the same way you treating black people. You know what I mean? So they're gonna be the ones that cross the line. Don't cross this line. Don't cross this line. And they the ones gonna keep.
Yeah, I saw a couple of videos of white people telling cops off.
Yeah, like go knock yourself.
I would never.
Wish you would.
I would never.
I was like, ooh, I wish black people can do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Right? So that's what we're dealing with. And now our time is June 6th. It was May 15th.
That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. And now they put
like I said, they opening some bit like they opening like different zones.
Intermittently,
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, it is what it is. Again, we can't act like it doesn't exist, but something has to give.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, I might have to join the space program.
Oh, I'm definitely joining the space program. Clap that up.
Having a kid, I can't go nowhere.
I'm joining the space program. I'm already blurple. I don't need a uniform. I could just be out there ass naked in space on a covert mission. I'll scare the hell out of aliens. So, I mean, the money's got to be good.
Yeah, I just saw that trailer for the Space Force, and this is really a thing.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I'm going out in space.
What the hell is going on in the world?
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Then, of course, being away from home in space, you might get tempted. Boom, bow, bow. Alien ass, baby. Alien, come on.
That sounds wild. It does.
That does sound wild, right?
Wild, yeah.
You're gonna like, yo, hey, but listen, I gotta be honest though. My wife is from Brooklyn. So I don't know where you gonna go, like, when you leave here. But you gotta, like, you can pop up into another universe, because my wife is from Brooklyn, and if she come home and you here, it's gonna be
funny.
Ugly. Yeah.
So, the CEO from Twitter, he's saying that he's gonna leave it up to his employees if they want to work home forever.
I don't think that's a bad idea. I mean, as an entrepreneur, you would like that.
Yes.
Because even as an entrepreneur, you have your moments. You're not locked down. You go for walks. You go to Starbucks. You write a book. You travel. It gives you a little bit more flexibility as long as you get your work done.
Yeah, but I think you're underestimating the amount of people that actually like going into an office setting.
Yeah, that's true too. Some people like because that's all they have.
Especially like a Twitter, like that kind of startup.
Yeah, I mean, it's
environment.
Probably hip. It's probably hip and cool. I get it.
People would have the stand-up desk, like
right.
People have like the medicine ball.
Yeah,
like,
got the medicine ball. They got a daycare.
I've seen a few of those. I was like, what?
Yeah, they got a daycare there. You can bring your child.
The gym.
Yeah, gym and all
so
of that.
So people like that type of environment, So I don't know, but Twitter, like the guy from Twitter. Facebook, they always try to be like the first to do something
ahead of the curve.
Yeah, so like this could be a thing in the next 2 to 3 years,
and maybe he knows something we don't.
I think they all do.
That's when I'm pointing. Everybody's like this. All the celebrities. Ain't nobody usually these celebrities out giving you a message. They like. So pay attention to your so-called celebrities.
Yeah. Elon Musk, he was fined. He got fined for not closing down some of his facilities. So he threatened to sue the state of California to take his production for Tesla in like Texas or Kansas somewhere, and I think he's gonna win.
Oh, so now they like, oh no, whoa, we don't want you to leave. So now he's
It's
opening
gonna,
back up.
it's gonna take like somebody who owns like a major.
To get like I can't keep losing money.
Yeah, like, you know what?
this was cute.
Yeah.
For a little bit. Now I got to get back to make it, because I'm also hearing that the NBA
Yeah.
in a couple of weeks
They're gonna make the decision because
are
they
gonna
asked
make
players.
their decision.
Because at first, me and my friends were talking about it. Because like the Players Association was going around asking players like if they would rather just cancel the season, and they was like, "What you think they would do? Like, especially if you're in the losing team, what would you do?" And I'm saying they might want to cancel it, but then they don't get paid.
They don't get paid.
They don't get paid. So some
First
of
of
the
all,
players are hurting.
LeBron, it's 5 players that already got all their money for the year.
Yeah, it's kind of.
And I think because Rich Paul was their agent, he built that into clap that up.
Yeah, it's kind of.
All right. So whether LeBron play or not, his chips is good. It's him. It's Anthony Davis. It's Chris Paul and 2 other players. Whether they play or not. But I mean,
I think Tatum is with that.
I'm not sure. Maybe Tatum or some of these guys. But how do you restart the season?
That's what like
I would suggest, let me read this long message. Shauna, A.A. Rashid, what's good? Black Dot, you a legend. The best of A.A. Rashid is coming out tomorrow. And guess what? You are on one again. Watch Perfection Sells Forever. And when rich people are at war, poor people die. Facts, drop the bomb on that.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm on that joint. That heat is coming out tomorrow, y'all.
Oh, cool.
I gave y'all a little nugget. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna drop. So that's a big thing going on. Royston Gibbs, appreciate the content.
Baby shower pot.
Baby shower pot
Thank
for
you.
show, for show.
Need diapers.
So now, where was my thought again? Okay, I said they
NBA.
should do this. They should have a 3-week training camp.
Okay.
Get back in shape, and then the playoffs should kick in. Just go right for the playoffs, right? You know, the regular season, wherever you was at,
That's it. Right?
that's it. Like if you had 30 games left and you was gonna make a move, y'all didn't make that move. Let the playoffs start. It's done. Get back into it, and that would be the only way you can save that season.
Yeah.
And that would segue back into football.
Because you know what's gonna,
And,
but you know what's gonna happen. Whoever wins this season is gonna be an asterisk next to this.
not
and
necessarily, because to me the playoffs is the playoffs.
Yeah.
The playoffs is 2 months. You do know that.
Yeah, it is.
That's 2 long months. It's way too long to begin
Way
with.
too long. Yes,
Right?
Yes.
But at least the playoffs is like a season. If I win 4 rounds of 4, that's 4 out of 7, I'm the champ. Shit,
that.
ain't nothing else to add to that.
True that.
And then footballs come back. And Eli said he gonna start watching NASCAR. So I know he desperate. He said, I'm saying, nigga, you gonna watch cars going around in a circle with white boys in it. He said, Dad, that shit start in 3 days. I'm in front of the tube like this.
That's funny.
He said it might be a crash.
Somebody said, yo. Somebody said they watched 2 beads raindrops race.
Race down like everything's a competition, man. I mean, when you're a sport head, you know. And I'm laughing. I might be sitting there with Eli. Yo, get the popcorn. You know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Bubba in this race and shit. You know. So that's where we at with it.
Florida said that they willing to open. They was your sports could play here if y'all need it.
Oh, so as a full-time facility.
Yep.
And see, with the playoffs, remember, y'all could just get 2 or 3 locations.
Yeah.
Right?
Just lock in.
And lock in.
Right there, yeah.
Just duke it out. No travel.
Yeah.
None of that shit. Just duke it out.
Huh.
Yeah, could happen. Could happen. Could happen.
That is funny. He said you gonna watch NASCAR.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So I've been I started reading 50 Cent's book.
You started reading. Reading is fundamental.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yes.
It's really good. But what I noticed about 50 is he never misses an opportunity to just talk about one of his enemies. Like you know what I'm saying? He's even in the book. You know
He's
what I'm
very
saying?
petty. See, he's Cancer. So, you know, it's very emotional. Cancers are very emotional people.
My son's gonna be a Cancer.
Oh, yeah. He's going to be very emotional. My mother was a Cancer.
Yeah.
Right? And I don't want to tip my hat on some things I'm hearing that this could pop around that time. Just saying. Anyway, yeah, but Cancer's very emotional.
Yeah, and then I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like.
Yeah. But I think we should start our beef back up with 50 Cent because we're at 45,000 subscribers. I need 5,000 subscribers.
I think that'll put us over the
That'll put us over the top. So how should I start this off? What did I call him last time? A silverback gorilla. Buck 50. But
the book is pretty good, by the way. So
okay, book is pretty good.
pretty good so far.
Okay. So that's in your book club, right? Did
Yes,
you,
it is in my book.
you added that in the book club?
Yes.
Speaking of 50 Cent, Gangsta T came home. Or
No, his name is
Shop Monster T.
Isn't it Southwest T?
Southwest T.
Southside T or
Southside T.
Southside
One
T.
of these
From BMF.
BMF gangsters
Yeah.
was released due to the coronavirus. Yes? So he's home early.
Big Meech tried to get an early release.
Big Meech tried to get the early release and couldn't.
Yeah.
I think he was somewhere large, somewhere different, and the laws were a little bit different. But 50 Cent has been going on a crusade trying to get South T's money. Or, he's been leaning on a few people about the money.
Irv Gotti.
Irv Gotti said that was a joke. I don't really know. But I'm pretty sure them BMF dudes got a lot of money out here. As giving as they was.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if anybody came to them who they respected, they would have, put some money their way, because a lot of people don't know Harry O, who started Death Row, gave Denzel Washington his start. He was the first one to put Denzel Washington in a play off Broadway or something. So these gangsters who got that money, Cheese One, appreciate you.
Thank you.
These guys, they put their money out, no different than what Nicky Barnes and Bumpy Johnson and them did. That's how you spread the love. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I would not be surprised if they got $100 million spread around out there, because the way I heard these boys was moving.
Yeah, well, I don't know what Big Meech's sentence was like. I think he got I know he got years.
Yeah, he got some years.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I'm pretty sure he's getting some conjugal visits.
His son looks just like him. You ever seen his son?
No, I haven't seen his son.
Yeah, his son looks just like him.
And I heard, don't they have beef with Jeezy? Like Jeezy's on the shit list or something with them.
Yeah, I think
he abandoned them or something, or he broke
I think
the
when they
code.
when they got locked up, he was just kind of like, I'm a rapper now. I'm famous.
Yeah, I'm famous. Let me keep it moving. That never works. That never works. So you got to stay true to who you are. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to South Street TR.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So CNN, they were gonna do I think they are gonna do a expert coronavirus panel.
Yeah, panel professionals, experts.
Fact versus fear. Like
Yeah.
they were gonna talk about the misconceptions.
Yes.
About coronavirus and the misleading, information.
So let me guess. Bill Gates is on the.
He's not on there.
What? He doesn't have the credentials to be on there?
No, he does, because he's not a professional.
He's not a scientist.
He's not a scientist.
He's not a doctor.
No,
he's not a
he's not.
pharmaceutical, work in the pharmaceutical industry. But yet he's the first one always telling you how we should go about this.
Yeah.
So with that out the way, bring in the scientists. Tell me who's on the panel.
I'm going to tell you who's on the panel. But I'll tell you what the issue was with the panel first. The Greta Thunberg, the girl from...
Is that the girl with the weather?
Yes. Thunberg. Greta Thunberg. She was on, the global warming
push
summit. Yeah.
Don't tell me she's on the panel.
She's on the panel.
All right, that's disgusting. So this is a joke.
Yes.
This is how they tell a funny at us.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
They tell a funny at us.
Yeah.
This is how they do that, because there's no way this 12-year-old girl, right, knows more about the coronavirus than I do.
Yeah.
All right? So they pushing out,
and
looking for emotionalism.
And this is exactly.
That's all that is.
Exactly.
Bring a little girl out there. Look, she represents the future, the world. All bullshit. All bullshit.
She was the one that was crying and said, "Yo, you guys ruined the earth for us."
For us, and we, the earth, we the children,
So
are gonna have to.
Yeah, and I'm not into disrespecting the little girl, but she I don't understand what they're trying to do with that.
Shout out to my man Dante. Had a birthday on the 4th, King. My man Dante out in B-More. What's good?
Yeah, the how dare you, girl. Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all bullshit.
And people still look to CNN for real news. Bugs me out.
Yeah, that's really crazy. If you're going to CNN for your news, you're a goofy.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
You straight goofy.
And there's another report also, sticking to the virus, that a new stronger, more contagious strand of the coronavirus.
Oh yeah,
has already
they remixing it.
Yeah, already hit the streets.
Now, how is that possible when viruses take time to mutate?
Apparently,
right?
This one takes,
and it takes weather
10
2,
weeks.
3, 4, 15 seasons before a new strain comes about. So this one is 15 weeks.
15 weeks.
Wow. So now they messing with us. Right? This is all psychological. All of this stay home stuff now is psychological. Now.
At this point,
because we spoke, you need to touch people, you need to get out, you need to hug people, you need to be. That's who we are. That's the human aspect. If you remove all that, you become robots.
That's even how you strengthen your immune system.
That's how you strengthen.
Your body
it's called herd immunity. Yes? How we all get together, we figure it out. Some people die, some people don't, and we move on.
And your body has billions of different bacteria already on it. So you're touching things. You pick stuff up in the store. Your body figures out how to
how to fight this,
how to fight that. You're kissing your wife. You do it. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yes, absolutely.
People are crazy, bro.
So people, we've lost it, man. And again, that makes us. That's in line with the artificial intelligent aspect of things, right?
Yes.
So now your man want to put a computer in our head, Elon Musk, right? Yeah. And we can't touch each other. We're getting used to not being with people.
I read in one of these magazines, one of these science magazines, about the microshell suits.
Microshell
suits that they have hitting the streets.
The streets. How much is it going to cost me?
I don't know how much.
I like to be the first one on the streets with the new gear.
Let me see if I can pull it up for you guys.
Back in the days, we would race to get the new. But I was always very poor, Malcolm. I had 2 pair of pants and 4 shirts.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and I got teased a lot, but it built up my immunity to tell jokes. I had to be funnier than dudes who was fresh.
I like the way you brought that back around.
Yes. This is what I do. I save this show all the time.
Yeah, I like
I save this show.
A microshell.
What?
Yeah, you see that?
Wow. So now you come out with this.
Yeah, but do you see how fast companies already just have concepts for this?
And then there will be people who will wear this.
Man, listen.
People will wear this.
Man,
this is not too far off what I was talking about in terms of digital suits where you can go into artificial intelligence, right? So I'm pretty sure this is not it, but the screen is probably got a computer in the screen.
That'd be dope.
Yes, that can tell you, Minority Report stuff.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yes?
Yeah.
And then when I go into virtual reality, let's say I take some shrooms and go in.
Right.
I'm all the way in.
Right, okay.
When you try to find me, I have built my own kingdom. I will have my nation of minions attack you once you show up, Malcolm.
Okay.
Okay, so don't get it twisted when I go in.
Okay.
But trust me, all of this.
Somebody come and say you're gonna see somebody wearing that in white Brooklyn.
Yes, walking down the street proud. Probably gonna have one for their dog too.
Bro.
Yeah.
I just wonder how they have these concepts already just ready to go.
Hey.
Fast. Like your marketing shouldn't be ready for this. Like if you go in the supermarket,
unless you know something I don't.
That's what I'm saying. Like I remember going into a supermarket when everything, like beginning of April when this kind of first happened, and there was signs on the supermarket saying social distance, be 6 feet apart. Like how is this ready? You get what I mean?
Yeah. This is.
You know what I'm saying? Like
this is the world we live in. John Gellin, how y'all feel about those contact tracing jobs they setting up? Now I'm gonna take a Space Force job, John.
And Dante, thank you for the donation.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a Space Force job instead. But they setting us up, and when people are hungry, John, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna take those jobs. It's no way they're not gonna. And this is how they're gonna freak you with it. They're gonna come through as social workers. You know what I mean? And then when you be like, yo, get the fuck away from my door. Then they're gonna label you unfit, and then they're gonna call the police. That's how they're gonna do it. Because black people ain't having it. Don't come to my door. Because when I tell you no, let's say it's by consent. And boom, 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 boom. Hey, we're with the trace tracking team. Has anyone been coughing in your house? No. Is everyone okay? Yes. Okay. Well, we're just checking. Are you okay, sir? Bitch, what I just tell? Bitch. Why are you calling me a bitch, sir? Because, bitch, I just told you I'm good. You know what, sir? You're acting erratic. I'm not fucking acting erratic. I'll show you erratic. Okay. And now I'm out in handcuffs.
Yeah.
Right? And now, so that's how they're going to pull that off. So you have to be careful on how you conduct yourselves because they're going to be trying to get a rise out of you. So, no, don't let them get a rise. Only let your wife get a rise out of you. I'm going to be here all week. I got 1 million of them. So, you know what I mean? So we got to be careful and play chess and not checkers with our emotions, right? Mm-hmm. Because they're going to be like, and then there'll be like bonuses. Yo, I heard in apartment 35, somebody coughing. That's a $50 coupon they slip under your door. They got groceries now. You know what I mean? Like, why these niggas got all these groceries and shit? You know what I mean? So it's going to be little bonuses. And come on, Tekashi 6ix9ine is setting the precedence for this. Snitching is in.
True.
And then you're gonna be doing it under the guise of safety. Like yo, Doc, man, I told on you for safety, son. I heard you sneezing and shit, son. So it's gonna be all these little.
Yeah, and then you know what kills me when people say like you going outside is killing like my grandmother.
Right.
Like, when they
son, your grandmother live in Jersey. Yeah. I'm just saying, but that air could travel there, son.
Like,
you're not thinking about everybody else, son.
Okay, what are you talking about?
Slow down.
What are you talking about, B?
But when they start handing out them checks, you're gonna see people act real crazy, especially if their ribs is touching.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You ain't got a meal. It's like, you know what?
And the meat bad.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Fuck Urban X. Yeah. I'm telling all them things. I heard Malcolm sneeze. I heard Dot cough. They all going down.
It's 30 minutes into the pod.
30 minutes into the pod, son. Yeah, they
sneeze.
They sneeze. They going down. They going down. So, well, we just got to keep an eye on this craziness that's going to happen. The gods will always prevail. So no fear. You know what I mean? But I'm going to say this. If this gets any more worse, I'm coming to join you, honey. Mama, this is the big one. I can't deal with this.
Yeah, this is annoying. But we're going to go to commercial break.
Oh, let's take more commercial.
More commercials. We'll be back.
Let's see if we have this lined up nicely.
New system, guys. Yo, Artie, can I holler at you for a minute?
Oh, shit.
Pop's tripping. He want me to ask you for the money for that shirt. You know I wouldn't even trip.
What shirt?
The one I sold you. The one I've been asking you about. The one you got on.
Oh, this shirt. I didn't know you wanted the money, homie. I thought it was free. Let me go get the money for you.
I mean, because it's this blog. Me and my dad do Urban Xcellence. It's kind of like both ours. You know, I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, cool.
Oh, shit!
That's my Urban X shirt, punk.
Are we back?
We are back.
New system, guys. We're trying to make everything better for the viewers.
Yeah, Alejandro's doing a hell of a job. Let's clap that up for Alejandro.
Let's clap it up for Alejandro.
Alejandro be sweating back there, boy. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, we got an intricate system here, guys. We ain't holding our cell phone in the car and it's shaking. We trying to give it to y'all the best we can. So that's why we appreciate these donations and everything that come in and show us that love and support. We really need it. You know what I'm saying?
Max Carter said, "Let me hold that shirt. My stimulus check come next week." Nah, bro, we can't.
But if you rat on him, you know what I mean?
We ain't taking credit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We ain't taking no credit. Somebody said my baby shoe fell off. That's funny. Don't be a menace. Get his baby shoe. That's funny.
Oh, man. So we have an Urban Xcellence Story?
Yes, we have an Urban Xcellence Story.
Okay. I want to shout out Rep NYC, Rep 1 NYC
Yes.
for the donation.
Same. Rep
Appreciate
NYC.
that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So first off, like we said last week, shout out to everybody who is graduating this year due to circumstances.
Can the person playing Debo pay a visit to the show? That's Big Artie.
Yeah.
You don't want Big Artie up here.
Yeah.
Big Artie is literally off the rails. So maybe one day we'll have a show and he'll just come through this piece and tear this piece.
It's no space here for him.
Down. Right. So maybe when you on baby hiatus.
Maybe. Okay.
Maybe one day Malcolm will be on baby hiatus. I'll bring Big Artie up in here and bro, Bro, yeah.
It's no space here, fam. We probably have to turn it another way.
Yeah. He's literally like that.
Boo is different. Man.
Yes, he's different.
So So like I was saying before, shout out to everybody who's all the high schoolers, all the college graduates who are graduating this year.
Absolutely.
And due to circumstances, can't have traditional graduation.
Absolutely.
Who else was graduating this year? Oh, DJ Money Coach, his son Rodney, very bright. He's 16 years old.
He's graduating this year.
He's graduating this year.
Shout out to Rodney.
Yes, he got a scholarship.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he got a couple of scholarships going on. Oh, EJ. Eric and Margot's son. Shout out to Eric and Margot. Eric, I got to call you about some stuff coming soon, but EJ is graduating. Shout out my man EJ. Got his license recently.
Okay.
Yeah, EJ doing big things.
And Rodney, he's actually going to the University of Texas.
Oh, okay. One in Texas.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
But so this Urban Xcellence Story goes out to Ariana and Ariel Williams out of Milwaukee. They're two twin sisters. They got accepted to 38 schools and received more than $1 million in scholarships.
Ouch. Twins. Valedictorians.
And salutatorians.
And the salutatorians.
Yeah, in their high school.
All right? What are their names again? Say that again. We want to make sure.
Ariana and Ariel Williams.
Ariana and Ariel Williams. Congratulations.
That's huge.
Huge.
They want to study nursing.
Yes. Okay.
So that is huge. Congratulations to those girls. That's huge. That's big, man.
That's huge.
Yeah.
And Milwaukee is rough.
Mm-hmm.
I've been out there.
Yeah, you told me.
Oh, dude, no, you don't know rough until you've been to Milwaukee. No disrespect. You know, my ass cheeks was clapping with fear out there, boy. And it's funny because when I got there, they put me right on the news. I just came off a flight, and I'm with Professor Griff, because Griff know everybody from here. And some girl got violated or raped, and I'm on the radio, and then when I touch down, the news is there, and I'm like, yo, dude, I don't even know where I'm at. And I was on the news, and it was rough out there. So shout out to anybody coming up out of that. Yes. The valedictorian and salutatorian.
Yes.
That, you know, these twins ain't playing. Mm-hmm. And they could probably be anybody they want to be, but they want to be essential.
Yes.
You know, helping people. Nurses are truly heroes.
Nurses, like, they run the hospital.
They run that hospital. You better believe it. You better believe it.
Like, they
so shout out to them. You know, Urban Xcellence Story of the Week goes to them. We're proud of them. We're proud of everyone who's graduating,
Facts.
who's, you know, making something of themselves. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Who this is what they know. They wanna better the world, one person at a time. And we over here at Urban X.
And if you want to share your Urban Xcellence Story with us,
yes,
you can email us. You can hit us up on social media.
urbanx.nyc.
That's the website.
Yeah, at gmail.com.
Yes.
A Natural Mermaid Recovery and Wellness, Milwaukee, my hometown. Congrats to them. Right, it is rough to come out, a rough city to flourish out. Exactly. So shout out to them for staying on the grind, because that's how the diamond is made. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? When you go through something that's worth something and come out on top, you built for anything. So Thanks. Shout out to them twins, and they're gonna do big things here in the world.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So on the Tuesday show, we spoke about Breonna Taylor, she was an EMT worker.
Yeah.
She's an EMT worker who was shot 8 times by police officers in Indiana, I believe, right?
Louisville.
No, it's Louisville. Yes, Louisville.
Louisville,
and by plainclothes cops who entered. They were looking for somebody who was already.
They was looking for her ex-boyfriend who was already in custody.
Yes.
So the left hand didn't know what the right hand was doing.
So, and as a result, they're saying that Breonna's boyfriend, current boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, he said that they entered the house, he thought they were breaking in. They didn't announce themselves as police officers. He thought they were breaking in. He's legally licensed to carry.
So he let off.
So he fired a shot, and then the cops just
went ape shit from there. So now we get a few more details to the story, and you know, now you understand this has got layers to it again,
Yes.
because the police are going to say somebody in that house, they're going to say, this is what they're going to say. We announced ourselves, which you know damn well they didn't, because they was on a sting trying to catch homie while he was slipping, or whoever it was. And they're going to say, we announced ourselves, and somebody in the house, in our minds, we thinking it's the fugitive we're looking for, fires a shot. So all we do is empty out our clips the way they normally do, and as a result, she is the byproduct of something that went terribly wrong.
Yeah. So what's gonna happen?
So they're
is-
gonna walk.
They're gonna walk, but they're probably gonna get a settlement for that.
Right.
Because like that's incompetence. Like you
That's-
had no business on being
You
there.
had no business being there. So the family will be rewarded, but you know how this system is. When they get into a court of law, they're gonna say, "Were you fired upon?" Yes. We thought our lives was in danger. That's all police officers have to say anyway.
Yeah.
No matter what the circumstance, which is sad.
Yeah.
We were in danger. We were in fear. Somebody shot from outside of the house. In our minds, it's the criminal. But had they done their homework and research, they would have known that the person they're looking for was already in goddamn custody.
Yeah.
So that's not going to bring back Breonna Taylor or whatever her name is.
Breonna Taylor. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
So right now, he's actually gonna be fighting his case in court. So he has a GoFundMe right now, in which he already accrued over $113,000
Okay,
in donations
okay.
from a bunch of people. So I'll put that link in the chat.
And we will make a donation to that brother's cause. We'll put, a few dollars down, because every little bit helps. Because in his mind, he has a legal right to carry his weapon. Somebody unannounced coming in the house to come with me and my babies, I'm emptying the clip. You know what I mean? So that's probably what he did. And in his mind, protecting his woman. And as a result, these things happen because of the incompetence.
That is gross incompetence.
That is gross incompetence. So no matter how much money they give her mother and her sister, it's not going to bring back, their daughter. You know what I mean? And now he's facing murder charges.
Yeah, or attempted murder.
Or attempted murder charges.
Against police. So that sounds crazy.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So this is what we up against. So let's keep an eye on that case. You know what I'm saying? Where's the body cam footage? That's true, Big Mix.
That's a good question.
That's going to be a great question. The body cam should tell us if they announced themselves. And if they didn't announce themselves, then I don't see where he was wrong. I could see if his weapon was illegal, they're going to get him on the weapons charge. But
he wasn't.
But it wasn't. You know what I mean? So that's a very, very good point brought up. Yes.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So let's talk about this tax thing Swiss Beats was talking about.
Yes. When I did the HULC series, someone asked a question in reference to Swiss Beats has proposed that all of these new school rappers, in particular, should be paying a tax to the pioneers. And he mentioned Kool Herc, I think Flash, a few others in particular, that they should get $1 million each or something to that effect. And it made me think that that's something that really should have been in effect 20 years ago. Right? Because if everybody had put up 5% of what they make or so forth, you would have accrued an escrow in which, like we spoke about, a lot of these pioneers are grandparents now, or have health issues. They don't have no coverage because they didn't go out and get traditional jobs. They laid the foundation for what hip hop would become. And I always speak about the pioneers are the ones who suffer the most because they're the trailblazers. They're the ones who lay the foundation. Could you imagine what Wilt Chamberlain putting up 50 points and grabbing 25 rebounds will be worth today?
Right, yeah.
Right? Charles Barkley had 27 points, 15 rebounds a game. I think he made $2 million a year. Now they're giving that to dudes coming out.
Yeah.
Right? So we understand that the pioneers of everything usually don't receive the monetary benefits that they deserve.
Yeah, that's a
and
good
a
point.
lot of them don't even receive the credit they deserve. So I think it's honorable on Swiss Beats' part for him to spearhead. He's respected.
Well, Nori years ago, he said they should have like a union.
Absolutely. There should have always been a union because these artists need health care.
Yeah.
They need, when they retire, all the money I put into being an artist, I should be able to get something where I'm not living from check to check. So a lot of times these pioneers come across as bitter. You know what I mean? Because they're watching the fruits of their labor.
Yeah.
You know, take on, you know, new heights. And a lot of times guys don't even recognize them.
That's a fact.
And I made mention about 5 or 6 years ago, every new school artist should pick an old school artist to do a song with. You know what I mean? Just as something to introduce new generations. And if you run a label, every label should have a pioneer doing A&R work, marketing, promoting, create a job. They do that shit.
Yeah.
You think when LeBron got to LA, if he didn't have some dudes, he create the division of create some shit, so that they can at least feel that they're still connected and a part of the culture, and feel like their work is not being forgotten, because they have. Let me tell you something. The Cold Crush Brothers, the greatest hip hop group of all time, as far as I'm concerned, before records. Right. The showmanship, the style, the unison, the way they harmonize, 4-part harmony. You don't think Grandmaster Caz and them can take these young artists and teach them how to perform, how to never turn your back to the crowd, how to, if y'all got one mic, how to share that, how never to be over each. Dude, they to this day, I went to see the Cold Crush 2 years ago, and it was for the 35th anniversary of Wild Style or something, with no rehearsal.
I think it was last year.
Yeah, or last year, with no rehearsal. I watched them get on stage, and, you know, I was paying attention to see if they were off key, if they forgot the lyrics. They were so in unison, it was ridiculous, right? So they still have a lot to offer. Grandmaster Flash, the Furious Five, Kool Herc in particular, who never put out records. He never had, you know, Kool Herc and the Herculoids never put out any records. But he still had the most monstrous system of all time. At least Africa Bambaataa put out records. At least Flash put out records. So they have, he didn't have any records. So him in particular. And I remember a show when Jay-Z came to do a show at Yankee Stadium. And rumor has it, he called Herc up and he gave Herc a nice bag. You know, so you do get some artists who will do that because he was in Herc's hometown. How you gonna come to the Bronx and not peel Herc off? You know what I mean? So you do have Boss 4EG, appreciate you. 2020 Summer Olympics just canceled.
I didn't think they was happening.
Oh, I didn't think they was gonna have it anyway, but I guess they made it official. Cool, appreciate that info. So that's what we're dealing with, and at minimum, healthcare. And at, you know, things of that nature, and should be treated with royalties. Because when the Rolling Stones show up anywhere,
Iron Maiden, all
of them groups, Def Leppard and all of them, they show up anywhere. They're treated with such royalty, and I don't see the same with our artists. And this hip hop museum that they're building in the Bronx is going to be 40,000 square feet. It's going to be colossal.
Where they putting that?
In 138th Street.
Okay.
Over in that area. So it's going to be massive. There's going to be classes taught there. There's going to be performance. There's going to be, things that you could see.
And if they don't got the black dot on payroll,
it's
not real.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they'll have me in there.
It's not real.
I'll be teaching some classes or something to give back and contribute.
Feel me?
But I want these elders and pioneers to feel special. I want them to roll in with their grandkids and not say nothing. And have their grandkids go, Grandpa, that's you? You know what I mean? Because that's how we give back to what they have done. So I'm with Swiss Beats on this.
That's dope.
I think that's a dope idea.
Hopefully he follows through.
Get some other artists who can make moves and make that happen. And that would be dope.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Boss 4EG, thank you. I appreciate any donation. We don't discriminate.
We don't discriminate on
nothing.
Thank
you so much.
We
appreciate
everything. Appreciate all of that. Absolutely.
So I read a story that space debris from a failed rocket crashed down and missed New York by minutes.
Now, how's that even possible? Like, it missed New York, it hit Jersey, or it missed?
I don't know if it. I don't know. But a Chinese rocket crashed down to Earth. And it missed New York by like 13 minutes or something like that.
See, that's why we need a Space Force. I could have been up there deflecting that debris or something. I don't know.
And it said that spacecraft, which had been developed for 10 years, with the intention of like a low Earth orbit or something like that. It was up there, it decayed, and it crashed.
Yeah, America shot that down. If I was a betting man.
I mean, listen, I don't know what this Cold War with China is gonna lead to, because it's definitely a Cold War. Did you see who saw the press conference when the Chinese reporter asked Trump something and he said ask China?
Oh, that was funny.
And she took her mask down.
She took her mask off like, sir, why are you looking at me? Just ask China. Don't listen. I gave you a moment to say something. Ex-China, because they're acting very funny with what they're doing.
Yeah.
Now, you know what I mean? So, but I'm also hearing that NASA is now releasing more of these UFOs.
They declassifying a bunch of UFO videos.
What's that all about?
I don't know.
What's that all about?
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares because we're dealing with the railroad.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Row your boat. So, I don't know. But usually something of that magnitude would have us on edge, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on. But when you connect that with the Space Force, right?
True.
You will soon see something in the skies that says, and like I always tell you, run, right? Run. This is water. But run. Don't sit there, I read pale, behold a pale horse. I know double blessed and that shit. Boom! Just keep running. You in the movie, nigga. Keep running. Just keep running.
So, guys, get your questions ready so we get some questions to get up out of here. Unless you have something else you want to talk about.
Another point, Monday. We're going to be on live Monday.
Yes, repeat. We're going to be live on Monday.
All right, from now on.
Yes.
Monday is live and Thursday is live.
Yes.
And Wednesday is the HULC series. I did not know people were sending questions into the YouTube post.
Yeah.
I did not see those questions.
Yeah.
Shame on Dot. I will answer those questions next week.
Yes.
Okay, that's your fault. You put that post up. I didn't know we can even get messages in the comment section without a video. I did not know this. I'm not that technically savvy. It's your fault.
Jeez.
In the meeting, remind me to bring that up. It's Malcolm's fault. And then we're going to do a HULC live at the end of the month.
I'm with that. That's dope. Yeah.
Last Wednesday of the month, we'll do a live HULC. It'll just be me sitting here.
I like that.
You're not invited.
Okay.
Right? Me sitting here answering your questions about hip-hop, urban life, life itself, all of these things in hopes that I can add some insight to some things that have been on your mind.
Somebody said, when we going to get some music, Malcolm? I don't rap.
No, Malcolm
I have a great ear, though.
No bars.
I have a great ear, though.
He's supposed to be A&R on my next album.
I will.
Him, Odyssey, and Eli. Now, please don't give me no Mickey Mouse beats.
I'm not, listen.
Don't do that to me because...
Our intro song, that was me who put that... I picked the beat.
Yeah, that was dope.
I picked the beat. I told my mans in them, I'm like, listen, I want y'all to rap over this.
That was dope.
And he made it. Now, you know what I'm saying? I had to pick a couple beats.
But Odyssey is 18 years old.
Yes.
All right, Eli's 20.
Yes.
And I want to take them into consideration. But I can't, be on some tight, skinny jeans shit. And they calling me Lil Dot and shit. And y'all done fucked my image up. And now they like, what the hell they done did to Dot? So it has to be a mixture of some hot beats. Yes?
Yes.
And I'm going to get off.
Somebody said, you write poetry. I wrote a poem. I actually won a competition, citywide competition with my school in the 6th grade.
You did.
I did. I had to go up there and perform it and everything. Like,
yeah. He put that work in.
I did.
I was proud of him.
Somebody said, did we talk about West Side Guns album? Yeah, we did. We talked about the
Absolutely.
Yeah, we
talked about that. Absolutely. We talked about West Side Gun. That was the latest one that came out.
Pray for Paris. Yeah.
Oh, the Pray for Paris was crazy.
That was hard.
That was crazy. Malcolm, do you have a good ear? Bye. I don't know if they're trying. Oh, that's Odyssey. See? Odyssey. In the chat, talking smack.
Odyssey's a hater. Oh, my God.
She's in the chat. She said, you ain't got no good ear.
Odyssey, shut up. She listens to, like, Lil TJ. And,
Yeah.
And who, like...
Eli has a great ear because Eli's
He listens to everything.
He listens to everything.
Yeah,
he don't just listen to hip-hop. I do trust Eli's
I might need to get Odyssey up out of here.
Yeah. Your moderator, get Odyssey up.
Odyssey's a hater.
You know what I'm saying? She's a hater.
Yeah, Future drops tomorrow, yeah.
Future drops tomorrow.
He does.
Man, A.A. Rashid drops tomorrow.
A.A. Rashid drops tomorrow.
Fuck Future.
Facts.
Get on that A.A. Rashid joint. You heard? We can get that thing popping. You know what I mean? So, any more questions in the chat? Sativa or indica? Not sure. Not sure which one. You know, they both have beneficial properties. Somebody else says sativa. Maybe that wasn't even for me. Maybe they having their own conversation. Malcolm and Black Dot, what should I do to make a move to another city? It's all depending why you moving to that city. For job opportunities, you looking for love, you chasing your boyfriend, your girlfriend, school, just a new environment, new vibration. It could be a number of things, you know, and why you would move. So M. Sway, let's all stay inside until people never die again. Ha ha, that's a funny.
Yeah, somebody said, "Yo, did you hear about the 2 football players that got it's a warrant out for their arrest for armed robbery?"
2 football college players?
No, NFL players.
2 NFL players?
Yeah, DeAndre Baker and Quentin Dunbar.
They're on the run right now.
There is a warrant out for their arrest right now.
For armed robbery.
For armed robbery.
The NFL is like that. What are they, like role players or something?
I don't know. No one was a first round pick on the Giants last year.
Oh, they ain't cutting his checks or something.
Oh man.
He ain't got no reason to be, because their season ain't even starts yet. Yeah. So his checks should be coming regular. Jeez, man, take brothers out of the hood. Jeez. Do y'all think melanated people need to be more unified across the board? All that unity stuff is out. Yeah. ISIS Papers talks about how it's white versus non-white in general. Well, white people are the minority globally, right? We outnumber them 11, 12 to 1 globally. But because they have their system in place, no matter where they go, they seem to dominate. But melanated people, we don't have to do anything but be ourselves collectively. We got to stop with this. We're gonna all connect.
Like a lot of our people, a lot of our ancestors that we revere, hold to the highest esteem. They didn't all agree with each other.
Absolutely.
The boys and who was it? Was it Booker T?
No, it was
Garvey.
Garvey.
The boy and Garvey went at it, but intellectually went at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
X and King. You know what I'm saying? Like these people, like they didn't all have the same ideology. So I don't think it's fair to come down on like our generation and say, you know.
And I also think
we don't get along. You know what I'm saying?
And I also think there was never a time in history where we were all unified on everything anyway.
Exactly. Like,
stop thinking everybody who came from Kemet was a king, and everybody couldn't be. If everybody's a king, and nobody's a king.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So we understand that there are levels to all of this. There's going to be some people who just don't make it. Right? And you know the ones, you can look around and go, if this was the day of judgment, that nigga ain't coming. I don't even know why he packing his bags. His ass ain't coming. Yeah. Or, you know, so you just know. You know what I mean? The Greys are here. The Greys been here. The Greys, the Pleiades, you know, there's blonde-haired, blue-eyed individuals, reptilians under the ground. It's all that stuff.
Oba be here soon. We guys.
Right. We're just waiting on Oba. Whenever he cook up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? See, A.A. Rashid just cooked up his piece. So, you know, when Oba cook up his piece, we're going to bring him through, and the God can come and just build and share his offerings.
Somebody said any new merch ideas. We got that coming soon.
Yeah, we got all of that coming soon.
Some summer stuff.
Some summer stuff, right? We want to roll that out, accordingly, so to speak. But we appreciate people buying, what we have, because people still been ordering, and we appreciate, that. Yes, only need a strong 300. Weak ones. Spectate. Facts. They just sit around. Talk shit. Dot, stay dropping jewels. Appreciate you, Stormy Night. Oh, Stormy Night.
I hope that's a guy.
Well, pause. Pause. But the Stormy Night just sounds like, hey guys, it is Stormy Night. How can I help you today?
I hope that's a guy.
What you wearing right now? What do you think I'm wearing, Black Dot? T-shirt? Yeah. You know, that's what it sounds like. Stormy Night. Okay, pause. If that is a guy, pause.
Yeah.
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 I will be ordering. Appreciate you. Rashad Brooks, appreciate that. Dope platform. Y'all still growing. Yeah, we trying to go, guys. Why is 50 Cent mad at the guy doing the blended paintings of him?
Because they're hilarious.
They are hilarious. Yeah. He got one with no teeth. Yo. Those are some hilarious.
You know how mad I would be if it's just different spray paintings on walls, having me looking crazy.
I'm enjoying them. You know what I mean? But yeah, that would. But it is art, and it's his interpretation of 50 Cent. Yeah. Can I submit ideas for March?
For merch.
For merch. Okay, I got my glasses on too. No, we're in house because we can't afford to pay you.
Yeah.
We don't want to be like, yo, this shit came from Space One TV and shit, and we sell 300 copies. We can't afford to pay you.
Facts.
So everything we do has to be in house, and we just
For now.
For now. As we grow, we'll have some ideas.
Also, I did an interview earlier this week with a guy named Seth Himes, right?
Seth Himes. Okay.
I'm taking his digital marketing class right now.
Okay.
And it's teaching me a whole lot about Google Analytics, stuff like that. And it's $500, but it's super worth it.
Okay.
And I did an interview with him, and it's going to be out soon. And I want everybody to watch with an open mind because a lot of people have been losing their jobs since this quarantine.
Right.
A lot of people have been realizing that the skills in their job is about to be obsolete.
Right.
So
you got to upgrade your skill set.
You got to upgrade your skill set. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to try. You're going to have to acquire some skills where if you can work home, you can do that.
You can, right. So you can become a certified Google specialist.
Yes.
And take the test.
So I'm going to put that interview up soon, and I want everybody to watch, and I want everybody to take in the information, and I'll have his information in there if you want to.
Yes, and that's again how we.
He's a white guy. Don't get blindsided.
Listen, the information is information.
Facts.
Please.
Facts.
And if he's certified to do it, just give me the information. I'm not joining your cult, homie. So if he provides that information, take that information because the future is going to require you to either understand the way Google Analytics work, coding, things of that nature. That's just how it's going to have to be.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So let's stay on top of that and see where that goes.
How much is a commercial spot? You can email urbanx.nyc@gmail.com.
Yes.
And we'll give you all the information.
We'll give you all the information. We'll send you our specs on how that's going to run. And yeah, because we want to fill these spots. Because as soon as Google called me and tell me they give me $100,000, all bets is off. I ain't got no more space for y'all. So nothing personal, it's just business.
You know what I'm saying? So
we trying to work with the community, but the community ain't filling these slots. Whoa, what do you want me to do? I got a grandson on the way. He gonna want toys and shit and robots and all that other kind of shit. I got to provide that. That's what I do.
You know what I'm saying? Off top. Tommy Gun. Feel me?
Yep.
So guys.
Yes.
Are we good? Any more questions?
Any more questions? Dot, I didn't hear no bell. I didn't hear no bell.
I don't know.
I'm not trying to be funny, Tommy Gun. I don't know.
Where is there a Slum Village song that was on 106 and Park? Slum Village song?
A Slum Village. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they had a song on 106 and Park. There's classic from Detroit. Yes. Where Slum Village song was on once a world is. I'm sorry.
I was trying to read it.
I need the official logo stitched into my clothing. The official Urban X. Yes, hit us up. We can stitch that. We have the technology to do that.
We had the technology.
We have the technology. Do you remember the $6 Million Man?
No. I know the whole spiel.
He had this eye.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
And then he could run.
Speaking of that, in the Mortal Kombat game, they put RoboCop in the game.
Oh, RoboCop.
Yeah, they put RoboCop.
Okay.
In the and they put Fujin.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I was so excited for that.
Let's not get off into nerd talk.
Whatever.
Yeah. Long time no see. Pan-African.
Thank you.
Pan-African. Having me bring out my Martian. Thank you. We appreciate you, man. So much so we should be out of here.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah. So with that being said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
Share, send this out to everybody.
World boss. Free world boss.
Oh, thank you. Wow.
Up under the wire. Jeez. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Katrina Yarbrough. Thank you.
Thank you. So also, don't forget to visit urbanx.nyc. Subscribe.
Yeah, we need to subscribe.
We need you to subscribe because we're hearing like a lot of YouTube is not sending out our notifications to people.
Yes.
So we want to make sure you're up to date.
I don't want to get on my conspiracy tip, but you know.
So we want to make sure you're up to date and things like that. And don't forget, if you're listening to us in your car right now, don't forget to hit us with a rating.
Yes,
leave
the
a comment.
podcast.
Leave on the actual podcast, the audio podcast.
Malcolm got a Clyde Frazier goatee. Do you know who Clyde Frazier is?
I do know who Clyde Frazier
Okay.
is. Yeah.
To this day, he about 80 or something. His suits be banging.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clyde don't play.
Sharp.
And he's a vegan. He's been a vegan his whole life.
Malcolm, Xbox or PS4? PS4.
I have the I bought the
I'll put in my
Xbox and PS4.
I'll put in my tag.
And I don't play at all. You know, I just,
I'll put in my tag.
Malcolm gonna put his tag in there in case y'all want to hook up. Tyson Holyfield. Are they gonna fight? I saw Tyson training.
Yeah, he looked good.
That shit looked good until your ass fucking
All
get
he
hit.
needs is 3 rounds. Like,
That's true. Like if he's fighting somebody his age,
3 rounds. Yeah,
three
yeah.
rounds, 3 rounds.
Yeah.
And let's get it. And I take Tyson in that. I take Tyson against Holyfield.
Yeah, he looked.
I mean, come on, George Foreman won the title at what, 40?
Yeah.
Or something. And how that dude didn't see that punch coming?
I watched that.
How did he
yeah.
not see?
I watched that.
Yo, all of his punches was going.
But that just shows how heavy his hands
No,
are.
not only his hands heavy. See, the dude thought the fight was won already.
He was winning.
And he was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get that money.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get my little shorty. And we're gonna go ball out. And then all of a sudden he said, damn, how did it get dark in here? Boom!
Yeah, his hands look heavy.
Yeah, he hit
It
him.
wasn't even fast. It was
No,
just
it
kinda
was just like, but it
Dropped
goes to
him.
show you, if you in the ring and you zone out for 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Because he was already counting that money,
Yeah.
spending that money. Fuck George. He owed anyway. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? And it got dark in the damn
Yeah.
arena. And that blow hit him. And it was a wrap. Y'all know who I'm talking about. That dude in the ring. Mike Moore. Yeah. Yeah, his ass. Mike personally at the gym, dude is in good shape years ago. Okay, and he's but he's smoking weed, yes. I don't know how that's gonna work with the training.
Michael, I'm sorry to hear about your lineup, bro. Yo, I did this by myself.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, listen. I'm sorry. Like, I couldn't take it no more. I really couldn't take it.
dude, I got you, son. I watched 4 YouTube videos.
See?
Look at me, and I'm cute. Wifey did this, dude.
Okay.
I'm cute.
Yeah,
Oh, you fucking around.
Okay.
You know, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
Do you do the premiere for live shows so we can set reminders and it will notify? Okay, we can do the premiere for live shows.
So we
Okay.
could do the premiere for live shows, but that would mean we have to be on time.
Yeah,
team.
Yeah, we niggas. We black in every sense of the word. 9 mean 9:30. We be in here scrambling. I thought you did that already. You ain't uploading the
Yeah,
pictures.
that means
Come
you
on,
have to be
Malcolm.
on time,
Where's
team.
the thumbnail, man? What you doing, Dad? Your old ass and shit. Now and then right before we put the cameras on, we like and go. Hi, how are you? Welcome to another episode of
Terry Durrell, thank you for the donation.
our urban.
man.
We be in here wilding and shit. So yeah, we wouldn't be able to pull that off. I'm just gonna keep it. Somebody asked me for a Ghetto Cosby story next week, perhaps, because I did give him a Black Dot Quickie story.
You gave me-
All right,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
called The Ghost. Go back to the original tape. At the beginning of the tape, called The Ghost. So with that being said, brothers and sisters, I think we're out of here.
I think we're out of here, man. Thank you guys every week for joining us. Don't forget to like before you get up out of here, too, B.
Oh, Odyssey said I look like a milk dud, huh? Okay, Odyssey. All right. You owe me money, too, okay? I don't want to put your business out there. Oh, OTT, appreciate that. Odyssey, you owe me money, and I gave you till Friday to give me my money. I'm not senile. I'm old. I'm not senile. I need my bread. That's all I'm going to say.
All right, you guys.
With that being said,
Peace.
we are going to be out of here.